Hey everybody, welcome to some MX vs ATV Reflex. We are checking out another custom track here. This is the 2019 Monster Energy Cup. Now this is a pretty fun one for me to play in games since I was able to be there, I was able to walk the track, I was able to be on the track when riders were out there, and again, that's all thanks to Milestone. Even though I'm playing a THQ or a Rainbow game right now, don't care. It's pretty cool that this is in there, and that's thanks to DarkSlides19. I know he had some help from a few other guys, Kidzaro, C4, Red Rider, all the kind of usual guys, but pretty sweet to see this in the game and have all three options. So inside and then to the left, which would be right in front of us, to the left or to the right, and then there's also an outside gate. So pretty cool. We'll check out all three of those versions. For reference, my seats were basically right above me here in those monster logos. Pretty cool to be on track there. My other seats that I had an option to be in were in the tower up there, kind of in that middle bottom section. I might share some pictures. But anyway, pretty cool to be able to be at the race, but then also be able to play it in this game and MX Simulator. So you'll probably see some sim content here soon. But let's start with inside left. Now there are some changes, I have to admit. You actually jump all the way over that dragon's back and triple out, which actually is a pretty cool line. Not at all what they were hitting in real life. They were hitting kind of a jump into the dragon's back and double off of it. But again, pretty sick to have this in the game. They were jumping over that roller there going into the sand section, which was huge in real life. It's a lot bigger than it looks here in the game. It's a little over under, and then this is kind of cool. You can just slam in double, so kind of almost a tire tap, or I don't know what you'd call it, a 575 or whatever it may be. It's bigger than that, but a couple options through here. Totally botched that, but you can throw a few triples in. I like the double double triple triple line, which was almost what I hit there. Again, same thing here, few options. Triple there. In real life they were hitting a quad. As we do more laps, I'll kind of explain some of the lines that are different, but again, this is one of them. They were doing more of this, and then double out. So that wasn't really even a double on the way out. It was more of like a small roller, so they were launching and landing flat. Again, small changes, but it is pretty sick how well this rides. I will say that the MX Simulator track rides a little bit better as far as like the accuracy of what the real riders were hitting, and I don't really know the time frame of when this came out, so I'm sure some of that is due to the timeline of when this came out, and some tracks are made off of just track maps, so you know, it's definitely no one's fault. It's just the way it is. Again, this rhythm, few options. I like to slow up and do this double double, triple triple. It's just a fun line, but we'll try to see if we can explore some other options through there. Same thing here, you can double. This is where they were hitting a quad, but here in the game, we're just doing a triple single. Ooh. I think the way to go here is not to hit the real life line like I'm trying to hit right there. Again, it's all about jumping all the way over that dragon's back. It's also not good to hit it like whoops like I did there. So this is that outside gate just to our left. Pretty sweet, pretty awesome. It was nuts how fast the guys were flying into this sand, I'll tell you that. TV doesn't do it justice. Cincerillo's GoPro kind of makes it worthwhile, but hey, nothing like seeing them. I was actually able to stand on the track next to them as they were going into that sand both directions, and it was insane. So here we go. We'll go double, triple, triple, double. A totally different line through there. They'll scrub out. And then you can also triple onto this table off, and then you end up with a single. I'm going to slam that berm just for the hell of it. And again, you want to do this line here. Jump over the dragon's back and then triple out. That triple out's pretty big, but if you hit the landing before it just perfect, you can really, really clear it cleanly. But yeah, this is just the one layout, really. This is, I call it forwards just with that left-hander. But that's not even, that doesn't even really make any sense. So anyway, this finish line in real life was a roller double. But yeah, in the game, you can just slam that thing. So we'll make our way around to the start here and check out the other layout. Kind of switch this backwards. Just double through that thing. Again, this would have been double and then just a massive quad. You can see it's not quite doable. I don't even think it's doable with the whip glitch. Could be, but anyway, let's start back over here at the inside start gate. This is a pretty fun layout. It's definitely a little bit more difficult. Kind of, you have to shoot the gap a little bit more and really hit your lines. But let's go inside right this time. We'll start it off the start line. You can kind of just bash your way through this section, but there's a quad in there, at least in the real race, obviously. A few options through here as well. We actually did the reverse of what we were doing, double, double, triple, triple. Again, just kind of tire tap this sucker. It's kind of fun to cut this to the inside, not that much of a need for that berm. Up into the stands and through the sand backwards this time. Basically quadding in. Launching out the flat track corner. Ooh. Triple, quad, single. Kind of interesting. We'll see what other options are. This is where Wilson really wadded himself. Triple, double, single again. The top guys were hitting a big quad through there. Let's go triple, triple, quad. Oh, that's big. That's really big. That's a really fun one. That's awesome that you can hit that quad in game. Woo! Almost endo in there. The huge scrub. Really fun layout here. Again, I'd say this direction is a little bit more difficult. I actually had to slow down for that. So not the prettiest line. But again, this is where Wilson wadded. Let's get that triple on, off, single. Let's see what happens again here. I think it's slow up, double, double, triple, triple. Definitely not the fastest line. The quad is where it's at. Kind of want to try that quad again here. Let's go berm this time. Oh, I wanted to throw a huge scrub. Not today. Through the sand. Out of the stadium. Oh no! That's okay. Good thing it reset me here. It doesn't screw up the line. So slow up, triple, quad, single. Could go into Joker there, something we haven't really checked out. Let's slow up on this double, triple, single. Not a good line, but it's pretty cool that there's all these options and it rides pretty well. So again, triple, triple. You need to land that triple just perfect to get over the quad cleanly, as you can imagine. Let's see if we can actually clear that, do it some justice here. Okay, let's start right here, and then we can at least double out, hopefully. Double out. Triple. Triple. Quad. That was sick. Yeah, really fun line. I think they did a great job there, making it doable and really working both directions. I wonder how hard that was. I can only assume it was pretty difficult. So pretty sick that they did such a good job. Okay, so you guys kind of get the idea of that layout. Really, the outside gate, the only thing that's different is the start. So it's not like there's a third layout. Basically, frontwards, backwards, and then this one starts out here. Pretty cool that Dark Slide's tent over there. Again, thank you for making the track. But yeah, let's start from the outside here just really quickly. You can see this was actually grass out here, just straight up grass turn. I don't know how well you could really see it on the TV broadcast, but yeah, straight into the grass. And they were flying into this sand from that direction. So much run up to that sand, it's crazy. So back to this layout, but let's check out the Joker lane is probably what we need to do here. I don't even know where the Joker lane really connects. I think this way it's a little bit less obvious. Oh, that triple in. Good thing you can kind of save it with triple here. Triple on, real clean that time. And then a little bit different, but you get the idea. The thing I have to say about the Joker lane is it's just not quite right in a variety of ways. But it was pretty cool that in real life they just had those massive walls in there. And again, I have pictures of that, but it was huge, and that sand was so fine. It was pretty sweet. And really, it was cool that guys like Tomac and really everybody, Cianciarulo, they were actually jumping those walls, which is pretty sketchy, but cool nonetheless. So, anyway, I think we do need to check out that Joker lane the opposite direction. We probably should do that. Let's find an easier way to get into that here. We'll get over to that point and maybe run it backwards real quick. But yeah, just really cool that you're able to ride this in a few different ways. See if I can squeak a quad in the middle. Oof. Quad triple would be sweet. Definitely doable. Pretty cool that we're still finding lines. Just wish some of them, like this line through there, I wish it was a little bit more accurate. Okay, so really we need to come through this section. The way it's set up here in the game is just a little bit different than how it was in real life, but basically that's pretty sweet, right? Not necessarily totally accurate, I guess, but pretty sick. And then back onto the straight here. So, yeah, pretty cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking this out. And maybe a little bit of insight. Not really, but pretty fun to play these is all I can really say. But thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you to Dark Slides and everyone else that worked on this track. It's pretty sweet to have it in the game. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you later. Peace out.